Yes. That's a strong time for the Mercedes of Andre already though.
Yeah.
In the 8.4 in his first run.
That's
Fleddy,
definitely a really strong time. Fleddy is a really good title contender. Of the top two, this is the least amount of points separating them in VRL history. Just half a point between Fleddy and Wakanda. Obviously, the Red Bull driver and the Ferrari driver will fight really close for this championship. And you also have Legend, who is also a really strong racer. I mean, he used most of his ERS through there, so he's not going for another. I think it's 9. No, it's actually 8 points behind the Wakanda F23 FC. I was about to say Wakanda Raring again, but obviously he has changed his PSN. He's gone purple. Let's just go actually purple for some reason on my screen. I don't think.
Yeah, he has as well for me.
I think this is the sector. No, it's not the sector 2 glitch because he's in sector 2 right now. Let's just actually doing a pretty. I think he might be doing a pretty good lap. With that pink. Sector. Yeah, pink helmet looks. Well. Oh, he's doing really well. I'm not sure if he can keep it, or it's just a glitch. I don't know if it's a glitch or not. Where sector 2 yellow flag. I think that's a Mercedes.
He's in 0 DRS.
That's Alex Bomberg. He's at 0 DRS, but oh, he's invalidated again. No, wouldn't. I don't think it would have been a glitch. No, he's pulled into the pits.
I don't know.
He's pulled into the pits. So Alex Bomberg and Batboy on lap straight. Batboy's gonna be slowed down, I think, by Alex Bomberg, which I think I'm gonna go on board with him. Really solid racer. He was pretty good in Austria in both races. Has his ups and downs. He's obviously not the fastest of qualifiers, but he has sublime race pace, to be honest. Yeah, and I think he's the only man out. Oh, he's nearly lose the car. I was pretty close.
He's gonna stick with the lap though.
Andre as well is on the lap. Let me just check on Andre, since I think Alex Bomberg has hasn't given up, but Andre currently on pole. Oh, I was so tight between the wall and him. Obviously the drivers would be really on the edge. This Sandwall race, really fast corners, really close to the walls, many Pizza Brutian. Almost at the apex. Oh, that's Alex Bomberg! Alex Bomberg has spun and we just saw it right there. We haven't got the glimpse of it, but that's a yellow flag. So yeah, that's a purple sector for Andre. He's really on it on the lap. Let's see, DRS will be wide open now as he goes full on max DRS mode. Listen to the roar of that Mercedes engine as he double shifts his... That's really good.
Yeah, this could be an 8.1 if it nails the final sector.
Definitely, as he brakes on the 50-meter board. Let's see. Down the banked curve. This is the closest F1 has gone to NASCAR. He's trying to maximize. He's trying to minimize the rod, and that's gonna be 18.333. Yeah, that's a really good lap by Andre through there.
Definitely.
Rhino Ball's gone P3.
Wakanda's purple to the middle sector though.
Oh, Wakanda, let's just. He's 1/10 down. I don't think that's enough though. I think I could put him ahead of his championship rival Fleddy possibly. So it's definitely exciting as he goes through the bank curve. That Red Bull, that Honda engine. Obviously Red Bull in real life have the home favorite Max Verstappen through there, and he's gone P3, just ahead of Ranoli Ball. Yuri is on P5 as well. Means Virus
only P7 at the minute, but he's on a lap.
Yeah, he can definitely improve. He was on the championship fight a couple of races ago. Just had a really bad race last time out, and he needs to bounce back. I mean, who else on a lap? I think Pepin also on a lap. Let's just see with him as he's about to finish. Pepin, he has said in the VRL banter chat that he couldn't go above 109, and yeah, he can't. It's a 109.7, just ahead, still ahead of Pizza Brutchen. What I wasn't expecting is this man, AMC F33, down in P13. I was not expecting that. He was blindly really fast around Austria, matching the pace of some VRL F1 guys as well. And now he's only in lockup once again. I don't know if that's gonna be good. Pepin's slowing down, Pizza Brutchen's pulling into the pits.
Yeah, means Virus on a great lap here.
Oh, let's just stay with him. Round the last curve. He's gonna need to take us. Oh, I thought he was about to spin. Just the fast nature of this back turn, and he's gone P3. As I was saying, this fast nature of this banked turn makes me feel like the cars are about to spin when they go through around there. Obviously no traction controls available, but they don't actually. He's ahead of his team with Wakanda as well. This could be crucial for the championship.
Definitely. All three
let's see.
championship contenders in the top 4 at the minute, or 4
And
even.
I mean, Legend isn't. He Legend's GP19.
Oh, yeah.
AMCF 33, 4 tenths down this time. I could put him in the 109s. And he's gonna
purple to the
I
first
think
sector, though.
he could get a toll from Matthias there, I think, AMCF 33. Let's see, no, I don't think he's far enough. I don't think he's close enough. So now maximum. Oh, he's actually tried to get a toll from me. This could be, that's P10. That's a 3-place improvement. Kim is up, Kim is doing, oh, Kim is almost lost it. So I'm gonna stay on board with Legend.
Yeah, Legend, 2 purple sectors so far. I don't know if either of those.
Oh, it validated! He invalidates again! This is not good for
really
Legend.
Struggling to get a lap in.
Is he gonna try again? I think he's gonna try again. I mean...
That boy's giving me the next car across the line as well. Where does he go? P4.
P4, that's a really good lap by Bad Boy. Look at that, that's Ferrari looking absolutely fine around the corner. Obviously the sun doesn't really help this car. I think he looks much better at night, to be honest. And we're gonna see, I think we're... What race do we have Singapore on the calendar actually? I'm not sure. This is not the time to babble about it actually, as Alex Bomberg is starting a lap time. Let's stay on board with the man in the Mercedes. Could he replace Tim Wentic in VRL F1 obviously? I think... I don't know if he's the Mercedes.
He commentates VRL F1, doesn't he? So.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh no, that is the most embarrassing moment I've had this season. I completely forgot he commentates VRL F1. So let's just see what his first sector time is gonna be. The other Mercedes of Andre is going pretty slow. I mean, he's out lap. So it is expected. Oh, that's a bit of a tank slap, but he's kept it going. Wow, incredible! Look at him.
Yeah.
That was incredible, and I don't think it cost him too much time. He was still going. Oh, Alex is really struggling with this car. This driving is just incredible, but it is not fast, but it is incredible.
Yeah.
As Kim is gonna pull over to the side. I don't know what I can expect from this lap. It's a 48.2. Oh, he's gonna be deep. Yeah, Zandvoort obviously really tough place to master. I mean, everyone did hot laps on it back when F1 2020 was first released because it was a new track. And let's see what Alex Bomber can do now. In the backing, he will take the long run this time round. He probably wants to take a bit of more of a high-speed approach, so that's P16. Legend 121. What? Yeah. How is Legend doing?
He's going for another lap though, but he's out of fuel, it would seem. So this is very interesting.
So Andre 55 tenths up on his side. Oh, and he's taking a lot of curve through there. That's definitely not gonna help his time. Let's go with the broadcast camera on that Mercedes car, looking really good around there. Opens up the DRS at number 20.
Wakanda with a brilliant middle sector. This could be pole.
I mean, Andre, let's stay with Wakanda because he's ahead of Andre. Let's see. Wakanda Revering, Wakanda 23 FC obviously fighting for the championship. He doesn't invalidate, he is on the limit. Incredible as he goes across the line. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be one.
Oh,
Wakanda isn't doing what the others are doing and shortening his run. Wakanda is just going through the middle while the others are going just on the edge of the pit lane, trying to shorten the run, trying to gain a little bit more top speed, while Wakanda just stays across the middle, and that's definitely costing him, I think. But he's ahead of the championship rival, Fleddy. Legends in the pits.
Leaving some time on the table at least. Jackson on a respectable lap, he might go ahead of Jordi and Yuri here.
Let's see Jackson. He could be ahead of Yuri possibly, or maybe even Rhinable. There's not much. Mats Matthias goes P7. We missed that one, and here goes Jackson over the line. P6, yeah. I said he could go ahead of Rhinable, and he's actually gone. He's up in P6, and that's a really good time considering Jackson is more of a midfield driver, if I'm honest, in VRL F2, and he's doing a really good job at it.
Yeah, we're going to see a gap, I think, between the front runners and the midfield drivers. Between 5th and 6th, it's already a 2/10 gap. Obviously, Legend and Matthias and Yuri will want to bridge that gap. But Andrea,
he's not. I hear Wakanda and Andrea are pulling into the pits. Matthias is also on. I mean, AMC 33 and Felix was taken. I think he will be the next person to go on lap. If you want to go on board, if you want to commentate on us on that lap, since you're also a league racer, then you feel free to.
Why not? So Felix is taking P14, definitely a lot of time if you're in the 109s at the minute. Truth to tell, when he goes, brakes as late as you can, but it's all about keeping the minimum speed up. He holds 3rd gear, which is an interesting decision. A lot of people use 2nd there, uses the outside curb, and then brakes quite heavily in the 5th, and then just tries to get as much rotation. You can afford to lock up there, but he chooses not to. and now accelerates very hard down through this straight that isn't really straight towards the two fastest, most thrilling corners on the track in a 7th gear. Interesting, some people use 6th there, maybe not as optimised as it could be in a 6th there. Does use the outside curve and does, brakes late. 3rd gear, this is a very difficult traction zone here, but it's been a solid lap so far. I don't think anything pole worthy at the moment, but definitely enough to get him into the 108s and inside the top 10. He uses the outside curve towards the end of the middle sector. 47.5 was Wakanda's time, he's 2/10 down on that, but 4/10 up on his own time. A little bit too much curve there, and that's going to lose him a little bit towards the final corner. Does he use 4th or 5th? He keeps it in 5th. Choosing high gears doesn't invalidate across the line. I'm going to say he's going to be about 6th here. Outside of ERS doesn't use the esports line across the line. P11
P11, that's a pretty good lap. I think the Alfa Romeo is doing a really solid job in the midfield. George Boxall and Felix was taken, and just look at how close these are. If we go through, I'm on the fastest lap gap. Let's just go on the leader gap, and whereas the top 14 are separated by less than a second.
Yeah. That's incredible. So many cars in the 108s.
That's just incredibly close. Wakanda's on an out. Everyone is on an out lap basically. As Legend is on a normal lap. So let's see Legend. Let's hope it doesn't invalidate this time. This could be his last attempt. He needs to maximize it. That's 8. That's 8 seconds down in his lap time. That's nothing because his lap was basically an out lap. He will gain a lot more, I presume. Let's see Legend now maximize the run. Breaks into goes into the DRS zone. That's a Mercedes engine powering down there, 300 kilometers per hour, just about as he locks up.
He's still down on what Felix managed last time.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good for Legend, obviously. That last, if he just perfected that middle sector, he could have been on pole, but P6 is still a really respectable effort. That's Batboy, Fleddy, they're all on laps at the moment. Wakanda, Means Virus also on a lap, and Andre as well. So let's see. One thing I wish for F1 2021 to implement is
That's on track as well, Yuri's crashed.
Oh, yeah, we can see it here from, I think, no, we can't see it actually. He's crashed on another corner. So yeah, there goes Fleddy.
Batboy spun as well. Batboy's not going to get a lap.
Batboy spun, yeah, Batboy's not getting the lap time. And this is Fleddy now going around the last corner. What will he do? I think he's not going to get an improvement there, Fleddy. As he crossed the line. Oh, it's going to be a purple last sector, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be just P4 and behind Wakanda.
And he's not pushing. Fleddy's out of this session. Wakanda's backed off.
Wakanda's
back. Will get another lap.
Means Virus, I think you can get another lap, definitely. As Alpha Andre's 10 seconds down, and he's gone for another lap. As is Legend going for another lap as well? Legend is going for another lap. What's it gonna be? Oh my goodness, this could be an incredible lap. Oh no, it's not. It's actually really slow. I thought it was a 107, but it was a 117.
Yeah, well, he's still got another chance.
This is an F1 strike. Oh, Felix was taking P6! Incredible job! As Matthias is going across the line now, what's it gonna be for the AlphaTauri driver? Still P12. As Jackson, I think, will be the next one to cross the line. Or will it be Brady Pollock? I think it's Brady Pollock who's the next one to cross the line. He's gonna weave around a bit, and he's gonna. Why was he going slower through there? I don't understand. But Jackson's gone P12. Look at this. The top 12 is just separated by top 13 is separated by half a second. Legend now. Let's see what he can do as Fleddy and Batboy in the pits. Let's just go purple second sector. Let's just go purple in the second sector.
It's not going to be enough. He needs to find 4/10 in the final sector to Andre.
Oh, but he could still get ahead of Wakanda though. Oh, he doesn't validate. That's just on the limit. Look at how close Legend goes on the edge. This could be an incredible lap if he just saved some ERS as well. That's gonna be P2 for Legend. Incredible job. And so this is your poleman though is Alpha Andre J. Incredible lap by him. He said at the beginning of the session as well he couldn't improve on it. That was just fantastic. Andre, look at that broadcasting camera Mercedes, just incredible. Tygo Kirkhoff hasn't set a lap time though. Look at this, the top 13 separated by 6/10. I mean that's so top 14 even if you count Yuri. That was just incredibly close stuff.
Yeah, brilliant stuff.
14 drivers in 0.6. Yeah, hot lap mode just mentioned that in the chat. And I'm pretty sure the Hot Lap mode, obviously as a main sponsor of VRL, he's sure to be very happy with how the league is turning out. So here are your results. Alpha Andre, pole position. We have Legend in P2, Minsvaris in P3, Wakanda in P4, Fleddy P5, Padway P6, Felix was taking P7, Manuel P8, Rhinoli Ball P9, Jordi Boxtel P10, Asda Fakimi in P11, Jackson P12, Matthias P13, Yuri P14, AMCF 33, slowed down in P15, that was so unexpected. Brady Pollock P16, Alex Bomberg P17, wow.
Wow, not even in the 108s.
Oh, and Pizza Brutian in P18, and then you had Pep Yin in P19 I think, and Tygo Kirkhoff in P20, and that's a grid.
This track does produce safety cars, but it is just a one-stop really, no matter what.
Yeah,
so,
it's a race of high attrition, this one. And I hope we...
So difficult to overtake as well. So,
I mean, there's gonna be...
Crucial.
I think there's gonna be some opportunities on lap 1 to overtake, and maybe after the bank curve, but if you have just... if you can just get away in the tight corners, then you should be fine, I believe. Since you're obviously a league racer, I'm gonna ask your opinion on this track. Am I correct by saying that or not?
I mean, yeah, I love this track. It's a thing. It's one of the things that you notice in races is it's so hard to recover the ERS. Like, you can recover a maximum of 3% a lap without using it, so that's going to be crucial. Whoever uses their ERS best could definitely gain a couple of positions, even against guys that are as quick, if not quicker than them. But I think this is a track drivers love, typically.
Definitely, that's a track everyone loves. This is obviously one of the favorites of F1 2020. And you can see here Pepin in the live chat has said his first lap was impeded, not on purpose, just unlucky. And in the second lap he spun at Chevrolet. So yeah, so pit stop strategy is soft hard, obviously is the preferred one, and then you have soft medium. So Andre is leading the pack. Let's just see what other tires the other guys have. Kim is on softs, Jackson on hards. Jackson's on hard, so he's trying to get. He's gonna go a long way, definitely. Probably counting on a safety car as well, because these races, there can definitely be a safety car. I hope it isn't like the other series we had safety cars like in the previous one. Obviously, if you watch that one, there were like 5 safety cars because of a glitch in the lobby. And you have Matthias on the mediums, Yuri on the softs. Oh, they're taking some grass. AMCF is also on the hards, also trying to go long. Brady's in P16 on the hards. Alex Momberg soft. Alex Momberg obviously he always starts on soft, doesn't he? And he just pushes to the end. Really fast racer. Pizza Barton on the mediums.
It's so hard to overtake here. You need to be on softs to make up positions.
Pepkin on the softs and Tygo Kerkhoff on the medium. So Andre is about to finish his lap time. Then you have Legend in P2 just behind. Look at them, these titans of league racing. They are about to go head to head today. This is gonna be a really credible one.
With that pressure qualifying, Legend needs a good start. Needs to put the pressure on Andre early and force him into a mistake. Try and get that position.
Yeah, we have 8 viewers at the moment. That's pretty good numbers, to be honest. As Andre lining up on the grid, that long straight over there, it's longer than it seems actually. It is really short in normal racing, but it's actually longer than it seems, considering you have a really fast banked turn. You can definitely overtake here. Not on the other corners, although on the other corners is basically impossible. Minsvar is lined up, Wakanda as well, Fleddy, we're about, look at this, all the cars just lining up on the grid. You have the Renaults, the McLarens, Haases, AlphaTauris, Williams, and the Renault lining up in last. This should be it. We're seeing green flag, and we're about to go racing. This will be an incredible moment. So here we are. The lights haven't come on yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. Lights on, away we go. And I think Legend's got a pretty good launch. Andre hasn't got a really good launch. Look at Minsvar shooting through, taking the lead. Minsvar is going to the third one. What a start! And Legend's already going side by side with Andre, and he's got the position in the squad. And there's a Red Bull and a Ferrari of it's Wakanda. Wakanda's losing positions, and Fled is ahead of him as well. Wakanda's going wide as well. And there's a bit.
AlphaTauri in the wall.
I think that's Yuri. Yes, it's Yuri. The AlphaTauri, both AlphaTauris in the wall there. Look at this. There is Matthias at the back. So Minusvar is leading the Grand Prix comfortably from Legend, and then you have Andre in P3. Then you have, there you go, the leaderboards are being fixed once again. It says Yuri on top at the moment. It's not. It's Minusvar. There we go from Legend. Andre Felix was taken. What a start by him. He's been a really solid performer in the VRL F2. Fleddy ahead of his championship rival Wakanda. And Ryan Olivol already pushes as Manuel to this, might be sizing up a move. No, it's not going to be it as Tiger Kirkhoff is gone in the back. I'm not sure what happened to him. I don't think we're going to see a replay, obviously not. In before Jamil's P9 turn 1. Well, that was a really good, a really close prediction, but I mean, he got a shocking start hot lap mode, and that's not really good. Tiger Kirkhoff is still going off as there goes. Felix was taken for some reason, has taken the lead in the standings, but it's not actually it. It's Minusvarus who's still leading. From it's just there we go. It's back fixed.
Alex Bomberg forces Jackson
as Fleddy, Fleddy's got past Wakanda's got past Fleddy, and Wakanda's now gone past his championship rival, and Fleddy is dropping back. And has he got any sort of damage? Because I think he got a bit of light lap 1 contact. As here go Andre and Legend. No, it's not Andre and Legend. It's actually Andre and Felix was taken, but it's actually the standings are just so. There we go. We're finally back on track with the standings, and we can see here Tiger Kirkhoff's retired from the session.
In the pit lane.
No, that's in the pit lane. Wait, that's in the pit lane.
Yeah.
As we got on board with Felix was
Alex
taken.
Bomberg and Brady Bullock made some contact at the back. And Alex, who had a good start initially, dropping back places, so not good for him. He's going to struggle to score points from there.
Tiger Kirkhoff's left the session.
He's got damage as well.
Alex Bomberg has damage. Let's just find him a bit.
He made contact with the McLaren.
Yeah, you can see that damage is really hurting him. Look at this, he just locks up that corner, completely overshoots it. That damage is gonna definitely hurt him a lot. He's gonna have to pit. And that's, I think, Championship Review's over as Legend sets a fastest lap time. And Wakanda sets an even faster round as Manlons gets past Fleddy. Manlons got past Fleddy. Fleddy's just losing positions. And that could be the championship gone from his grasp as currently the championship leader would be Legend, I think, because he has 2 wins and he has an 8-point gap currently to Wakanda. But actually Wakanda would still be the leader by 1 point because of his fastest lap. As he is sizing up Felix was taken now Wakanda. This could be a really solid battle as Fled is also closing into Manel. No, he's actually lifting off a bit there. And look at this, Wakanda is actually getting much closer to Felix was taken as Yuri's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. The race is not going well for Yuri as both him and Alex Bomber will pit. Alex Bomber's just come out of the pits. Yuri is speeding now. A disastrous race for the AlphaTauris. What do you think there?
I don't know, I mean, it's so hectic, so tight at turn 1. And unfortunately they started near each other in the grid, I think, and they ended up just making a bit of contact. I don't know who the AlphaTauri team principal is, but he won't be happy with that. Wakanda, this could be a great chance to get past the Alfa Romeo in front of him.
Yeah, and Manel's also pretty close. Let's see now, Wakanda takes a bit more of the back in, here he goes then. Here goes Wakanda rearing, down on Felix was taken, that's going to be an easy move. Felix doesn't fight too much, and that's Wakanda making a really championship crucial move on Felix, and that's the move done. Could Manuel Antunes also seize up an opportunity to pass here? Obviously, if there's a better traction here, then it could be a side-by-side moment through the really fast tight left-right section. That could be really close, and we should watch that out as Andre is gaining on Legend. And just enable telemetry and lap data as well.
Is right with this.
AMC is overtaking. AMC is the leading car in the cards, I think.
Yeah, that could be crucial. He's just in the DRS of ASDF Kinney at the minute. It'd be crucial that he can stay there, tag along, and then go a lot longer.
Yeah,
he could have a chance in this race. 3 cars and hards all together as well.
Yeah, so as look at this, Andre is getting Legends saving up a bit of DRS. Means Virus, I don't think he took that chicane pretty well. Legends actually caught up a bit to him, but look at that exit. That was just a better exit. But no, Legends actually kept on board with him. Could we see a move with the DRS?
Felix was second.
And my controller just disconnected. I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna connect it back on right now. We haven't missed much of the action. That should have happened. As here goes.
Is Mano gonna send it on Felix here? It's a long way.
As someone's. Oh, Rhino Balls got past Fleddy. I've missed that one as well. Just as I was connecting my controller.
Yeah.
Look, Rhino Ball with that beautiful Schumacher helmet, Schumacher tribute. Mano is getting really close to Felix was taken.
Getting a little bit out of shape on the exit there.
Yes, Jordy Boxall could also be looking for a move past. Fleddy is just losing it this race. He just doesn't have the pace. Are his tires going already, or is this just a case of damage, or does he just not have the pace? This is just a train of cars here Felix was taken.
Separated by like 1.5 seconds.
As Andre, look at him, he's much closer to Legend this time round. Andre could be looking for a move past Legend, who's dropped out a bit of Mixed Virus. Legend has, yeah, he definitely made a mistake because he's 1/10 slower than his previous lap time, and this lap times wouldn't drop that much currently with him getting the DRS as well from Mixed Virus. The top three separated by about 1 second at the moment. This could be a really nice fight in the end. As here is Alpha Andre.
Legend must have used some ERS there.
He goes for the move on Mixed Virus. He actually no, he hasn't used ERS. He's on 65% still.
Did he not?
He's not used ERS.
Yeah, but he's gonna.
He wasn't. I remember he. Yeah, but he's made another small mistake through there. As Manuel has gone past Felix was taken, Ryan Olivol is now also gaining close to him. Let's stay on board. I'm gonna stay on board with Ryan
back as well.
Yeah, Fled is definitely dropping back. Jordy Boxall could try and move around there. And Bad Boy, his teammate, he was involved in a lap one collision, I think. He dropped way too far behind. He started on like P5. Let me just get the detail. Position change to see who are the winners and losers. Andre dropped 2 positions. It means Virus gained 2 positions. Legend stayed where he is. Malon's gained 3. Wakanda stayed where he is. And Ryan Olivol 2 positions gained. Felix 1 position gained. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Who is that? I don't know who that. I think that's just. I think
it was a Haas. I believe it was.
Yeah, it's Pizza Brutian. And there's also Yuri's car in the pits.
Oh, that's in the pit lane though.
That's in the pits. And safety car! There's a safety car! And people are pulling the pits already! No, it's actually Yuri retired on the track!
Oh yeah. He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he's hit.
Pit lane, he must have lost it through the bank corner.
He must have lost. Yuri retired on the I saw his car.
Into the pits comes Legend.
Into the pits comes Legend, Mixed Virus, and Andre, and Bad Boy is the only person who stayed out. Everyone's pulling into the pits. This is chaos at the moment.
Everyone's into
and look at this. This is gonna this is gonna hurt the hard tire runners so much right now, I think. Means Virus behind Jackson at the moment.
AMC and Jackson.
And look at this, Brady's now separating Legend and Memes. As Matthias is gonna head of Andre. Manuel, Felix, Wakanda is down in P11. He's double stacked with Memes Virus, and that hasn't helped him at all.
Yeah,
Fleddy down in P12, Kim in P13 on the cards, Ranolibol P14, then you have Jordy Boxall P15, Pizza in P16, Pepin and Alex Womberg. Everyone's on the hard tire at the moment, except Matthias, who is on the medium. This is just turning into a really nail-biting strategy race. As Bad Boy is on the soft. Bad Boy hasn't pitted. Why hasn't he pitted?
Well, he was behind Fleddy, wasn't he? So he didn't want to double stack. Clearly,
I mean, he would still gain. I mean, he would. I think he would be around P4. No, P14 was behind. No, Ranolibol actually lost so much time in the pits. He was ahead of Fleddy, if I remember, and Kimia actually, and he lost so much time in the pits. So I think he would have come out at around the pizza. I mean, that's still 2 positions he would have gained. Now I think he's gonna drop behind Alex Womberg and Pepin if he doesn't pit now. Or is he just confident that these guys won't make it to the end of the hard tires?
They won't, but they're in a good position to lead the race, and if another safety car comes out, they'll be on fresh tyres right caught up to the back of the pack.
If they don't make it to the end of on these hard tyres, then this could be game for people like AMC and Jackson, who haven't worn out their tyres that much, and they're on similar tyres to Mixed Virus, who would be the net race leader at the moment. So this could be AMC at 33. He could win this race from P15 on the grid, or maybe even Jackson. I'm not sure. This is just so hectic at the moment. What's happening?
It's going to be crucial for the guys who were racing in the lead, Mixed Virus, Legend and Alpha Andre. They have to get past these cars if they want to win the race.
Oh, Brady's got past Legend. Legend, I think he's got. No, actually, no. It's just Legend got past Brady, and they had to let him through again. And I just saw the arrow flicking on the screen. I thought Legend got past Brady, but he didn't. Yeah, Legend just
not hitting. He's going to hang it out on these tyres, but he can only really do about 12 laps maximum, even with a safety car.
And if he pits but if he does the 1 stop and these guys do the 2 stop, I'm not sure about the strategy. I mean, we had Andre, he got a puncture on the last lap in Hungary, where he held down the mediums for really long, and I don't know if this can. The hards, they're gonna have to do 24 laps if the safety car goes in this lap. Juris left the session. Nah, he's obviously not happy with how his race went. Is the safety car going in this lap? We're about to find out. The safety car is in this lap, and Bad Boy's gonna lead the field. He needs to make a gap in these soft tires. Oh, that's pretty close. He's backing up the pack a lot. Will there be a collision? I'm not sure. There he goes, the number 19. When will he start? Doesn't start yet. He's still got the gap to. We're gonna watch the rear of his car, I think. Let's see when he starts going. Doesn't start yet. He still is holding the gap. Look at this.
He'll leave this as late as he can.
Oh! Almost contact with AMC. I think they touched. And here he goes. Yeah, they touched. And you have 2 5-second time penalties. This could change the course of the race.
Hit by Brady Pollock.
Legend's been hit by Brady Pollock, I think, but they got damage. No, Legend's escaped without damage.
No, he hasn't. The inside, and he gets the move as well.
Legend gets the move. That's a really crucial move, and Bad Boy's already making a gap. And Jackson right now is at the prime position, but look at the Means Warriors now going around the outside. It's go in this race, and it's just incredible. There's a yellow flag in second one. It's Alex Bomber. No, it's actually, I think it's Alex Bomber. I think, and Pepe and Timmy. It's Pepe. Let's just check on board with him. Yeah, Williams. They just haven't been able to get the potential. This could give a really good chance for Legend to get the run on his virus. Jackson right now is playing the long game.
Andre needs to get these moves done. Andre up the inside of Brady Pollock.
Oh, he's spun! Oh, they've started, and here goes Manel. And Manel, they're going side by side. He's got the DRS. Look at them go wheel to wheel. This is nail-biting stuff. And Andre's just scraped it. Andre's just scraped it. And look at this. Brady's now lost so many positions. As the Means Virus is now going for the one. Jackson possibly, look at, he's gonna probably get the run round the back corner. And look at them go wheel to wheel.
Jackson is doing everything he can to defend.
Jackson's not using his ERS, though Means Virus is. And look at them go wheel to wheel. Let's see, is he gonna get the jump? He's so tight, don't hit each other, boys. They're so close. They've made some contact. Jackson just about holds on. He's gonna get the. And Means Virus has got it, but Jackson's gone down the inside. And look at Legend. Legend's now going for it. Almost went for the one. Jackson, and look at Legend. Legend's come alive right now, and Jackson's just holding them up at this stage like a train. Oh, it's so close. Nail-biting action.
Yeah, Legend needs to get this move done, or else Virus is gonna pull away, because Jackson is so slow at the moment.
But he still has his teammates. AMCF33 would actually play the perfect wingman at the moment for Legend. He could be the Valtteri Bottas who is Lewis Hamilton.
Gets a much better run here than Jackson. He might go for it here.
Yeah, there he go down the inside. No, he doesn't send it. He's probably trying to squeeze Jackson into a mistake. So Manon's got a 3-second time penalty right behind. Matthias is actually still in P6.
Yeah, on those mediums, he can still go for a while on those technical.
Excuse me for that. As here goes Legend. Look at him go now. Legend side by side. Look at them wheel to wheel stuff, and he's gonna go down the inside. Look at them go still side by side. Legend just keeps on going, and they're still wheel to wheel. And Legend's gonna use his overtake, and he's just scraped on the head. Oh, they made contact. And Legend almost spins around. Look at him. He's locked up, and now Jackson's gonna head. But look at Legend. He's gonna get a much better run. And they go wheel to wheel, and now Jackson has to back out, and that's Legend getting the position. And he's still within a second of Means Virus. Bad Boy is actually making the gap right now on the soft tires. As Jackson is losing time to Legend at the moment. Andre, he doesn't go for the move on Matthias. He took a bit of a wider line through there. They're just so bounced up together. As Will Means Virus
as well.
Will Means Virus now go for the move on AMCF33. Or will he wait for the main straight? He does have a lot of ERS. AMCF33 has 33%, 35% ERS, and Lewis Hamilton has 60%, so that's a lot more ERS. Legend currently 46%. So here goes Lizards. I think he's gonna use his overtake right now. Look at him. He's got a much better run than him. That's just 10 kilometers per hour more, and that's gonna be an easy move there from Minsvaris. As it will. AMCF holds on around the outside. Look at them. They're so close. They're gonna touch. No, and Minsvaris has got the position. He's done everything he needs to do to regain the lead. And look at, and I think AMC will have to let Legend by at this stage. There he goes. That's team orders are allowed in VRL, obviously. And this is Legend going for the move on AMCF. That's a plain team order there. And he's free to chase after Minsvaris now.
Andre right on the back of Matthias now. He's the one who's lost out most from this safety car. He's now nowhere near the DRS of these guys. Yeah, he's got 3 cars now between him and Legend. Having been less than 5/10 behind him, he needs to get a move on Matthias.
Yeah, he needs to make the move. He definitely needs to make a move, but he doesn't have the ERS. Matthias has almost full ERS. He's got 86%. And Andre's got only 23%. He doesn't have enough ERS. He's just wasting time at the moment. As a Legend, could he get close to Minsvaris? Could Minsvaris get close to Batboy as well? How long will Batboy stay out? Will he put on possibly the medium tires? The Minsvaris and Legend, they have similar percentages of ERS. 40% for each of them. 38 now, 36. Legend, 111.9. Fastest lap time and the first one to break through the 112s.
Legend not making any progress in 10th, though.
Legend currently would take the championship lead if it ended like this.
Yeah, Minsvaris gaining some crucial points as well to try and put him somewhere in the battle.
If it ends like this,
Jordi spun. The Alfa Romeo spun.
Oh, the Alfa Romeo and Pep and Kimi as well. Kimi is also spun. Kimi's made contact, I think, with and Pizza Brutkin is off as well. Everyone's going off in the back, and Pizza Brutkin and Jordi Boxel and Asda for Kimi, they're all going off. And let's just check. I'm going to check the standings at the moment. Alex Bomber 3-second time penalty. He's up in P13 at the moment. The poor man Landry just can't seem to get the move fast. As Minsvaris is now within half a second of Batboy, and Legend could, if Batboy gives him some dirty air, Legend could actually get much closer at the moment. The current standings without calculating this
must be really struggling.
Legend currently 7 points behind Wakanda, and he will gain 14 on him as Batboy pits, and this is gonna leave Minsvaris. How much ERS does he have? 36%, and this is gonna be now a titanic fight for the win between Minsvaris and IFR Legend. Minsvaris also just 1 point behind Legend. Excuse me, Minsvaris will take this championship lead at the moment if Legend can't get past him. This is becoming, it's just a so close championship as Batboy, as we said, is gonna come out in stone dead last and so far behind. He didn't pit on the safety car. He's betting that the other guys can't go to the end or for potentially another safety car. Let's see now.
He's gonna really
Andrew is now pretty close to Matthias, who's pretty close to Jackson.
I've been stuck in this trend the whole time and you can't make a move. Everyone's in DRS to each other. You're right?
Yeah, it's just a DRS train. Yeah, I'm alright, mate. Just coughing a bit. Not, today I was feeling a bit cold, but it's no worries, no worries. Let's see, Andre now, will he get the move past Matthias? This is just so crucial at the moment. Matthias just holds onto his DRS, holds onto his tires. He's just bossing it at the moment. And I think he's speeded on lap 1 if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check on the tires, detail tire, 13 laps. Yeah, he has speeded on lap 1, I think. No, it's actually because Jackson's also got 40 laps. But here goes Andre now. Here he goes on the move down into turn 1. Brakes late. Will he make it this time? Will he stick it round? They're going wheel to wheel. They touch the number spun round. And he's almost hit and that's his wing completely. And that's Andre's chances of the championship already falling apart. He's been so unlucky this season. He's been a qualifying master. But this man has just not got the luck at all in the races. And Andre is just falling away. He's got 33 points currently. And he's taking out Pepkin! He's taking out Pepkin! Andre's taking out Pepkin!
Oh no!
Andre's taking out Pepkin, now Batboy's gonna come through. Andre, oh, around the outside. Oh, and he's actually squeezing out Batboy as well. Andre's just driving dangerously at this point.
Yeah, he's in AI mode.
Yeah, that's...
He was in AI mode.
He must have... Yeah, he's back on. But look at this.
That's going to problem. Felix was taking him into a net podium because Manuel has the penalty and the others need to pit.
No, Manuel doesn't need to pit, but Matthias, Jackson and Aaron, they do need to pit. Yeah, Manuel does have a penalty, but Andre currently would have been around, he's 27 points behind the championship leaders, and that's going to be even more after this race. That's just terrible to see. Andre, obviously, he has the potential, he could very well do it, but he just hasn't been lucky enough. As Legend, 10% more arrest than Vince Virus and catching up. Could there be a new leader for the race and a new championship leader? He's definitely, look at him, he's just setting the pace at the moment.
Warning there.
He's just setting the pace at the moment. He's 1/10 faster than his personal best, but he lost some time. He lost 2/10 to Minsvarus through there. He's actually not gaining that much. I think Minsvarus also used some of his overtake. Legend's gonna have to use some of his overtake, I think, through there and get past Minsvarus. Look at Mins. That's just a really bad way of entering the chicane. That's gonna cost him at least 2/10, and it has cost him 2/10, 1/10 actually. Let's see. Minsvarus has got a better exit out of that corner though. And look at this, Legends using some of his overtake, and so is Minsvarus. They both have used a bit of theirs, and Legends just not. Minsvarus trying to break the toe, and look at them. Legends just 1/10 down on his 1/10 up on his personal best. Minsvarus, I don't think he's just that close as well. Legend obviously has the fastest lap. He's on it, on the limit this race. Look at him, look at how close he edges to Minsvarus if we're going on board with him. And now let's stay on the broadcasting camera, that beautiful pink racing helmet against Minsvarus.
Jackson is closing in on AMC to third place as well.
This could be a really good battle. I mean, they're fighting for the low end of the points, I presume, if because they have to pit again. Currently, someone who's done a really quiet race is Alex Bomberg. Started P17 and he's now up in P10. Really quiet.
He has, and he got spun once already, but has made some solid progress.
As Andre, has he pitted? Yeah, he has. He's on the medium tire, burning his overtake button, just trying to salvage something from this race that has gone terribly for him. As Mims actually gaining on Legends just hasn't got his car programmed for Sector 2, I believe. He just has lost so much time in Sector 2 and he just isn't gaining it back, and he isn't using much of his ERS either. Look at him, he's gonna gain so much in Sector 1 and he's gonna lose it all by Sector 2.
He still does have more ERS though, and if any mistake from Minsvarus comes, Legend will profit from it. There'll be a lot of pressure on the Red Bull to the end, but they've already now got a 5
as Manuel's actually pretty close to Matthias. And I mean the next car is his teammate AMC F33.
Yeah, well, Matthias has got to be struggling on those tyres now.
Wakanda needs to make the moves in order to keep his championship lead intact. He's got 8 points to Minsvarus and 7 to Legend, and he needs to be at least P3, I'd imagine, if he wants to still have... Oh! Miles been hit by him! Felix was taken! And then Rhino has gained the position of Wakanda! So Wakanda is gaining mass, but Felix was taking Gasol ahead, and Andre is taking the first lap, and Jackson's got past the AMC 33. Everything is happening, everything's unfolding in this race. At the moment, Jackson's up in P3, and now Matthias could be possibly sniffing a move. Wakanda P7, he hasn't gained much from the Felix was taking manual collision, but this will still come into effect when AMC 33, Matthias and Jackson will pit. Wakanda will be promoted up into P4.
And now Wakanda's gonna go for it.
He's gonna go for it on Rhinable. He's gonna get the move. Oh, look at them, so close. It's the snail body stuff going around the outside. Look at them, still side by side. And this is so close. I'm gonna have a, oh my god, I'm gonna have a heart attack if this continues like this. Is contact. I almost had a heart attack through there. I can feel it going. But I'm still there. I need to take a breath after this one.
Still so many battles on track. This is the thing about Xander.
Legend is going faster than his personal best once again. I think Minsvarus is as well. They are just pulling away from the rest of the pack, and they're just not gonna leave anything. And this is now, look at this. Legend just losing so much time. How much time has he lost in Sector 2 actually? He's lost about a 10th. Again, he's always losing a 10th. And Minsvarus, I don't think he's gaining a lot as well.
That might mean Legend's running less downforce though, which would help him in a straight line to get Virus. That's the area he's struggling in. But
yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, he's using some of his overtake now, and so is Minsvarus. And look at him, he's gonna gain a bit of a run, but he's just not gonna be enough, is it? I'm gonna check.
AMC. Back on AMC. Not gonna get a move.
Ranoli Ball catching up to Matthias as well. As Wakanda's going for the more, Ranoli Ball, he's going to go side by side, they're going to go, but Wakanda thinks he's going to be deep, and now Ranoli Ball is going to go wheel to wheel with him again, but Wakanda this time has got the position. Wakanda is up in a net P3, but he's going completely wide, and this is going to leave Ranoli Ball maybe for a chance around the outside. No, Wakanda keeps it going. Incredible job by the Italian driver.
Yeah, fantastic stuff from him. He looked like to have gone a bit deep, but he just managed to get the exit and make the position crucial move, which actually now does put him in a net P3, which is where he needs to be to help his championship.
Definitely. As Mizraris and Legends still can't stick from each other, as Alex Bomberg really close to Manuel Antunes at the moment. Alex Bomberg could be on for a really good position at the end, and his race has been relatively, we haven't so much of him on the TV feed, but he's doing a really good race, much better than his teammates one, his teammate, he's from pole to last position. That's the worst thing that could have happened in anyone's race, and it just happened.
For sticking with it as well.
Can't get going as Wakanda, look at this!
Of Matthias now.
And that's a move done, that's an easy move done. Matthias is now falling behind the Ranoli Ball. Oh! That's almost a slide for Ranoli Ball. He's kept it going though, that's an incredible job. Costas Vettel sucking Nate. I don't know what you mean, Karim. It's just Karim made some weird comment on the chat, I don't really understand it. But let's just stick with the race. As, look at this, Legend still close to Mizraris. But he just can't get it going. As Wakanda needs to get past AMC at 33 at the moment.
He does. AMC needs to keep ahead of us as long as he can, just to try and get past Jackson.
I don't think AMC will pit at after around like after around lap 26 possibly. Second round, second two, yellow flag, pits and Bruton's retired.
That could put us on track, that could be a safety car.
That could be a definite safety car. Look at this, let's just see, the wreck is there, the car was off the track and out of the race, and that's not going to be a safety car, that's not going to help Andre as much.
Wakanda getting a mega run, but he has no ERS. AMC is going to choose to
defend. And look at AMC is gaining around Jackson actually. This is just so close between these four. If you count Matthias as well, but Matthias is not close enough, and Ranoli Ball is also there. As Wakanda, he needs to get past AMC. We have a bit of banter going around in the chat between Karen, Hotlap Bode, and Marcos. That's definitely really nice to see. Obviously, everyone in VRL gets along well, I presume. We're like a big happy family, if I'm honest. A bit of a weird one as well, sometimes.
Matthias is definitely going to hit the softs, as are too hard Matthias now, because I did a strategy this track starting on mediums.
Wakanda and the AMCF, they have the same amount of ERS. Yeah, but Jackson's the AMCF just used a bit of his to catch up to Jackson. AMCF is just not letting Wakanda go at the moment. And Ranoli Ball just can't seem to get past Matthias.
Felix was taken, can't get back in the DRS after that contact with Manuel, who also struggling. He's under a little bit of pressure from Alex Bomberg, but seems fairly comfortable. They both have penalties.
Oh, and here goes AMCF. Jackson's in the pits. Jackson's in the pits. Let's see where he comes out. He's definitely going to come out behind Felix was taken
and
behind
Manuel.
Jackson couldn't make it to the end on the softs. And Kim is going to be ahead of him. I think Jordi Boxtel will also be ahead, and I'm not sure about Bad Boy. That safety car just ruined the hard tire's chance, I think. As Wakanda is now really close to the back of AMC, who doesn't have DRS anymore, out of Jackson, and this could be a really disastrous. Jackson went less laps on the hards than Matthias went on the mediums.
Yeah, well, Jackson's clearly thinking that AMC's got a bit more pace, needs to cover off the undercut. Just try and make the position on him individually. They'll get the position back on AMC, Matthias and Brady Pollock, but he's still going to be outside the points here. And after a good drive so far, he may only be getting.
I mean, Jackson, if he can, currently the gap. Jackson has 2 seconds. He's around 6 seconds off the points. He could still get points here, Jackson.
Definitely.
As Andre is getting close to Bat Boy.
Yeah, good for him. Wakanda. AMC, is he going to respond and quit?
No, MC doesn't beat,
He's
but here
definitely
goes
got a softer.
Wakanda, and here goes Wakanda. This could be a championship deciding move as Wakanda goes around the outside. MC still holds it round. Look at them, wheel to wheel. They're gonna touch. They're not gonna touch. Look at them, so close. Oh, it's so close, so tight, and Wakanda just gets past. Fantastic move by Wakanda. Legends fallen out of a second from Means Virus.
Spin for Alex, but on Alex Bomberg pits.
Alex Bomberg is in the pits. Alex Bomberg couldn't make it to the end. And he's on the medium tires. Matthias has gone on the softs. Jackson up into P12. Brady Pollock pretty quietly in P8.
Yeah,
Fleddy currently not good for his championship. And he's got pressure from Fleddy. Fleddy not really good for his championship chances right now. He's down in P9.
Yeah, he doesn't have much ERS left. Neither actually do, to be honest.
Yeah, Brady and Fleddy are so ERS deprived. As Fleddy still uses his overtake around the corner, he's a madman.
AFR Legends dropped out.
I think the overtake is stuck on for Fleddy, because he's just using it all around. He doesn't let it go.
Yeah, that's a very strange glitch, but it does seem that would be the way.
Yeah, he's out of ERS and I don't. As Brady goes in the pits, and AMC also pulls in the pits, and Brady pulls in. Yeah, you could see these tires, the hard tires, possibly make it to the end of the race. And
AMC had that time penalty to serve as well.
Yeah, Kim is in the points for Williams. That's a really good result by the team. As Matthias is now gonna be closing and Jackson is gonna be closing as well, possibly Alex Bomberg. The hard tire runners couldn't make it to the end, and currently is Legends possibly saving up on the tower to go to the end. Minsars is really pushing it, and if he can go to the end there, Minsars. Batboy fastest lap on the medium tire. He pitted I think for new mediums, Batboy, and that's why he's so far down the order. He was behind Pepkin and he was ahead of Pepkin and he's now behind him. But he didn't make a pit stop, obviously. Oh! Less than 3 seconds! Less than 3 seconds! Legends got 3 seconds time penalty. This could turn the race around! Look at him! This is just destroying the race for Legend. He's gonna need to make a gap, really get past Means Virus and get a 3-second gap on him if he wants to win this race now. How many Wardings does Means Virus have? Can you check?
I will. He has one, but it might have been a collision warning, one that he got on the second lap.
Malon's in the pits.
Yeah, had that penalty. Didn't want to go to the end. So Kimmy up to 8, Jackson in the points, and Jackson right behind Kimmy as well.
Look at him. Jackson, I mean, Fleddy's up in P6. I mean, after I said that his championship chances were taking a massive hit like this, he will not just lose, but I mean he's gonna lose out massively to both Legend and Means Virus, and possibly Wakanda. But if he can get past Felix was taken, but look at this, he's now got a massive gap on him. But Felix just has a 3-second time penalty. Just as I say that, he has a massive gap on him. Felix has a 3-second time penalty, and Fleddy still has his overtake stuck on, I think. So that's a massive problem for Fleddy. His overtake has been stuck on for this entire time, and he can't. This is I think it's a massive glitch by Codemasters. Every day we're discovering a new glitch with this game, and with the EA takeover happen, you can see here he just flicks on buttons, tries to close it and stuff, but it just won't happen. Freddy's gonna just have to settle down for that P6, because he's got just 0 ERS on straights. He won't be able to catch up to Felix, I think, as Renolibo could be seizing up in Wakanda. Legends dropped him further behind. Jackson and Kim going wheel to wheel and missed that one, and Jackson gets the position. And look at this, Matthias is on as well. Matthias is on.
Big crash!
Oh, Man and Alex Bomberg have missed that one. And I think Man's got major damage. Yeah, he has major damage. That's not going to be safety guard. That's Alex Bomberg possibly have damage. Did you see? I know he's not got damage.
Yeah,
but
well they went side by side through turn 1. Manos seemed to turn across Alex, spun sideways, was lucky to keep it out of the grabber. But definitely got damage. I don't think Alex will have.
Yeah, Alex doesn't have damage, as Matthias is getting really close to Kimmy at the moment.
Sure, Kimmy should still keep the points though at this, because Alex does.
And look at this, Matthias now. He's gonna get past. I think easy move. Oh, this Kim is gonna defend it. Oh, Kim is doing an incredible job. He says, no, you're not getting past that easily. I want to keep my points, and I'll do that. And this is Matthias now, maybe struggling a little bit. He needs to catch up to Jackson Boss because this is one he's gonna be fighting, but there's still Kimi on the way, and Kimi is not gonna give that one up so easily. Look at him, he's defending now, but Matthias, I think he's got the position done, and here he goes. Kimi's going around the outside, he's still there. Kimi's still there. Oh, Matthias gets it done. Really good job by Matthias, and he's now up in the P9.
Yeah, great racing.
And
Minzwares has actually increased the gap up front to Legend as well, so he looks pretty comfortable at the moment.
yeah, I mean, but the thing is, if he gets a puncture maybe, then could this just goal be over?
Oh, AMC is right behind Alex Bomberg as well. This could get
Look
interesting.
at this. This could get definitely interesting as Alex Bomberg has a penalty, and AMC would definitely finish ahead of him. But AMC could also be looking at the points here if he can get past Kimi. Yeah. I mean, Kimi's not really on a race on the hard tire, one stop. Alex Bomberg 3 stops in P11, that's pretty decent. But his teammate P17, that's not going to be a point scoring day for Mercedes. And I don't know if their team principal Hot Lap Mode is really happy about that. I mean, his lineup would definitely challenge for the F2 title, but I've just seen so many mistakes by the team, some bad luck as well, and that's not helping them at all.
A brilliant pole position from Andre, but just not working out in the race. He didn't get a great start, dropped to P3.
As here goes AMC at 33 now, with the DRS open, he uses overtake mode. Is he gonna be close enough? Is he gonna be doing it? No, he's not. And Brady's got past Manuel. Mal with the damage, he's losing so much time. That's not been a good day for McLaren as well.
Right,
and look at this Bat Boy. Now goes on Pepin. I think he's gonna pull in the pits. No, he's not. Bat Boy gets his move easily done. Meanwhile, now 2.4 ahead of Legend. Could Legend be under pressure from Wakanda even in the end?
He could be with that penalty as well. Wakanda is closing the gap. Jackson right behind Jordy as well. He might look to make up a first second.
Yeah, Jackson could get past Jordy Boxell here. And then, if you could actually try to get past Fleddy, who's still got his overtake stuck on.
Yeah, I think it's losing Fleddy so much time, but he's definitely quicker than P6 on pace at the minute, so...
Jackson could actually gain so many positions at the moment. This strategy could work out. I mean, since so many people pitted near the end. I mean, is anyone gonna be pitting as well? I'm not sure. Meanwhile, he's actually losing time to Legend at the moment. Legend's got out 3/10 on him. He's finally using his overtake, and meanwhile, he just doesn't have enough of it. Meanwhile, he's going 1 second slow, 1/10 slower than his personal best currently, and his personal best is a 1:11.6 faster than Legend. But Wakanda currently has the top 10 fastest lap. Matthias is P2, and then it's actually it came in the 1:12 one, not the 1:11 one. Wakanda currently has the fastest.
It's getting interesting through the middle sector.
Again, yeah, it's gonna be really close. Let's see. Is AMC? Oh, look at them, so tight. Alex Bomberg gets the move done. Oh, look up, and that's gonna put AMC right on the back of him. Let's see. They've both almost ran out of ERS. And look at this, Alex Bomberg now. Could he get the position down on AMC at 33? This is gonna be super close, I think. No. It's AMC who actually tries to get the position down on Alex Bomberg. Not Alex Bomberg trying to get the position down on AMC at 33. I apologize for that. As look at this, Legend caught up another 3 seconds. Meanwhile, really struggling on the tires. He needs to look at this Legend. Look at if you can see the onboard, you can see Meanwhile's tires are more degraded than Legend. You can see
Jackson gets past Jordy.
Jackson. Yeah, he got past Jordan and he's not going to be focusing on Fleddy. If you go through the onboards here, you can see that meanwhile this line on the tire that signifies the grading is getting around a bit more often than Legend's as well. Legend's tire looks a bit more smooth than Meanswire's one. So Meanswire is definitely struggling with tire, where Legend could smell some blood here. As look at this, they're gonna be. I think they're gonna be super close by the end of the race, and Legend really wants to get this coin. So Meanswire has 2 warnings, I remember, if I recall correctly.
He had 1 last time I checked. I don't know whether he's got another.
Oh, he's got just 1 warning. Look at this, Legend. Legend catching up another 3/10, another 4/10 actually on Meanswire. Meanswire is definitely struggling, and Wakanda could actually be going through the Rhino Ball is also struggling. Felix Verstappen could be catching up. Jackson could be catching up to Fleddy with his overtake stuck open. I mean, Fleddy's gonna get a big boost through the corners, but this is gonna be a nightmare to control, isn't it? Jordy Boxell now, he's getting the run on Jackson, but it's just not gonna be enough. Kimi stealing the points, but AFC 33 is gonna be really much close. As now, Legend
Alex,
within a second of Means Virus. Means Virus struggling a lot.
Alex around the outside. This could be contact.
Oh, look at him go wheel to wheel! And here goes Alex Bomberg on AMC 33. This is gonna be super close. And AMC could go around the outside. He gets a better traction. Look at them go wheel to wheel once again. They don't heal. Who's gonna kill through there? They just can't go side by side. Look at they're actually going side by side. It's so close. And AMC 33 gets the position done. And and he's gonna squeeze Alex around the outside. Oh my god! And Alex just keeps it going. He's gonna pull off the track and he's he's kept it going. Oh my goodness! Legend's taking the lead. Legend's taking the lead. Means Virus, he's got a puncture. Means Virus has a puncture. Means Virus has a puncture. I told you he couldn't make it to the end. And this is heartbreak for Means Virus. This is gonna put his championship chances completely gone as he pulls into the pitch for a set of soft tires. He couldn't keep going. Legend, all he needs to do now is just stay where he is. He can back off a bit because he can back off for another 4 seconds. He has a 4-second gap to Wakanda.
He does, but what if any of these get a puncture? There could be just as much threat if they've been pushing so hard.
They've definitely been pushing so hard. Means Virus got a puncture and he's now lost P1. This is just nail-biting stuff at the moment. Fled is still in P6, Jackson. Jordy Boxall is still sticking with Jackson. As Legend has got the message and he's backing off, he's training his tires pretty well at the moment. As will Wakanda possibly get a puncture as well. He's been pushing I think a bit harder than what Legend was doing. Because he had to get past Ball, he had to get past all the hard tire runners. Could there be a puncture? Oh, yeah, there is! Puncture for Wakanda! Both Red Bulls! Puncture probably you can see here! The same tire as Means Virus one. The left front has delaminated Wakanda and his supporters will not be going wild today as Wakanda is gonna have to take a stroll through the pits and this could be a championship defining moment here as Means Virus is definitely gonna go ahead. The Rebels are preparing. This is gonna be soft tires. Fled is gonna go ahead. Fled is gonna, as we said, he was gonna drop off the championship lead. He's actually gonna go ahead of Wakanda if he keeps it going. Wakanda is actually might drop off the points. No, he's not. He's gonna be P9. Legend can back off as much as he wants to at the moment, or he could actually, if Legend takes a pit stop, that would put him, I think, behind me as well. Oh no, I would put him around P4. So Legend needs to back off at the moment, just save his tires, because this is just not gonna be good enough. Battle pits. This is just so incredibly close stuff. I don't believe it. I don't believe what's happening. Yeah. Means Virus is definitely back in. This incredible racing. Right now, if Legend gets a puncture, then Renault could win. As I was predicting the Wakanda puncture, it just happened. I couldn't even finish a sentence, and it just happened. And that's gonna put Wakanda. He actually needs to get past people like Matthias and Jordy Boxall at the moment, if he wants to stay within. But he's gonna drop behind Means Virus in the championship, I think. Means Virus will get 15 points, and Wakanda, at maximum, he's gonna get 6. So he's gonna drop behind Means Virus, behind Legend, and behind Fleddy. This is how close the VRL Championship is at the moment. Will Legend get the puncture? Look at this. There's gonna.
As much as they're not puncturing.
Legend is backing off at the moment as Wakanda. He gets a move done on Matthias. He's now gonna be forcing Jordy Boxall now. Will he get past? I think he will, because Jordy Boxall is obviously on all hearts. He's not gonna find this one. Obviously Zandvoort. I mean, they all caught napping by the tire wear, I think. And Legend's just losing time at the moment. I think Legend, he's actually losing a lot of time. Has he got the puncture? No, he hasn't. I thought Legend had the puncture for a second, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Felix was second, being very kind to his tyres as well. Actually, he's got a puncture there. Romeo in third's got a puncture.
Felix has a puncture! Felix has a puncture! Yeah, everyone's getting punctures. This is a puncture Grand Prix. As Felix is going off the track, and that's going to promote Means Virus up into P3. Oh, Means Virus actually makes some contact with him as Felix was taken, and Wakanda gets a position down on Jordy Boxall. Oh my goodness me! If this is a last lap, now. Legend SV5 is going. I for Legend going through the last lap. He's escaped without puncture. He's through his tires right, but could he hit the cliff on the last lap? Could Rhino maybe hit the cliff on the last lap? And look at Felix has stayed out on the track. Felix has stayed out on the track. Felix has stayed out on the track, and now with a puncture. I don't know what he's thinking.
That's a poor decision.
I don't know.
Well, he's gonna lose
How
more
many pens does
positions than he
Legend
would have done if
have?
he's
Legend
pitted.
has only 1 pen if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he has only 3
Yeah, I
seconds.
think he does. No.
Only 3 seconds. The gap interval. Felix is actually keeping it in P4. He's actually treating the puncture quite as well, so it won't completely go off. It's a tire wear one, and not one but caused by debris or something, so it won't really go off. As Legend is gonna come through the last few corners, there's not been a puncture for him today. He was pretty lucky, obviously, but you have to take this in motorsport. He drove an absolutely sublime race today, and this win is gonna be for him. As he goes on the last bank curve, opening his overtake, probably gonna be celebrating at the moment. But IFR Legend, who is gonna be the winner of the Grand Prix, of the Dutch Grand Prix. Ryan Oliebollen is going to come home in P2 in his VRL comeback on his home race. Minsvar is going to be P3, Fleddy is going to be P4, and Felix Verstappen has actually dropped so many positions. Fleddy is going to be P4. Look at this, Jackson's going to close in, and Wakanda is also pretty close. This was such a close ending between Jackson and Wakanda. Felix Verstappen, he's going to lose out to Jordi and Matthias. Kimi is going to come home in P10, MCF P11. No points for Mercedes today, and no points for McLaren either. Here's your race winner, IFR Legend. What a race! And what are your thoughts on it after this race, Jake?
I was so much action. That's the thing that Zandvoort does. Close racing all the way through. The puncture drama at the end. Memes virus pushed too hard. I wondered why. Legend dropped back. He was saving the tyres. In the end, the penalty didn't matter. A brilliant drive from the racing point.
There's a yellow flag. Pepkin's off on the last. Has Pepkin got a puncture?
Yeah,
actually,
he's run out of fuel, I think.
Yeah, he's run
He's run out of fuel.
No, he's not. Oh, I think he has actually, because he's pushing it flat out and it just isn't going.
That's this lap for Andre as well. So point
yeah. But look at IFR Legend, he just drove. Look at that. That's just. How my thoughts on this race is just incredible. It was more of a strategic race, and we saw. I mean, the drivers that took precautions pitted. I mean, if Wakanda pitted, if Minsvar just 1 lap earlier after the puncture, Minsvar only came out in P5 after his puncture. He could have pitted 1 lap earlier and possibly even got the win, because he would just be so much faster than Legend. And Legend wouldn't. And Legend could, yeah. I mean, he was just right behind the ball at the end, and if he pitted like 1 lap earlier, just before he got the puncture, then he would have lost like 4 or 5 seconds, like he did with the puncture, and he could have easily won this race. But he just didn't take the precautions. He was being pretty dumb today, if I'm honest. He just kept pushing. He thought his car was gonna make it, and he was caught napping by the tire wear. The podium
I'd
here.
like to see what tyre wear he was on when he got the puncture. I do need to go. It's been lovely commentating with you.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm gonna do the end of the race results. So IFR Legend takes the win here today. Renolable P2 in the Haas in his VRL comeback. Minsvar in P3 in the Red Bull Racing. HMW Fleddy in P4. He takes 2nd place in the championship. Jackson in P5 in the Renault, Wakanda 23 FC P6 in the Red Bull, Jordi Boxtel P7 Alfa Romeo. You got that Matthias in P8 in the AlphaTauri. Felix was taken P9. He got that puncture in the end that costed him a lot. He could have been on the podium potentially. As for Kimi, points once again for Kimi, P10. Himself 33 P11, Brady P12, Alex Bomber P13, Batboy P14, Manuel Tudes P15, Alpha Andre P16 from pole position. This has been a terrible race for Andre, a race to forget. He needs to come back and do much better than that. Pepe P17, and you have Pizza Brutian, Yuri and Tago Kirkov, who were the DNFs. So this has been it for me today.
Yeah,
I have been your host, Kostas, alongside me was Jake. Hope you had a really good day, enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everyone.